Hey everybody, welcome to day 5 of the Silver and 7 Challenge. So very excited that you guys are continuing this journey of self-growth and self-development within your business, and really exciting to see that there's been so much growth in and just really neat stories coming out of this challenge already. And so really proud of you guys for pushing yourselves and really stepping out of your comfort zones. I'm right there with you. It's been a really great week, really challenging week for me. And so I'm just very overwhelmed and overjoyed at the fact that we get to do this together and encourage one another and challenge one another. So today we are going to do a little recap of where we're at. I am going to ask that you continue to be reaching out to new people. Okay, so you've got that list that you're continuing to add to. I want you to continue to increase your network, both in your daily life and on your social media. I want you to be bold in making new relationships, talking to people that you normally just, you would just pass right by. I want you to be really intentional in that, and I want you to be bold and confident in sharing that you share about Plexus, okay? So really want you to kind of focus on your list, reaching out, and building relationships. So today what we're going to talk about is follow-up. Now, we in this business and network marketing, we talk a lot about follow-up. And the reason why is because that is where you see objections overcome, and you really see people, you see building those relationships, and you see people letting their guards down and really getting to the root of why are they interested in Plexus, and what's been holding them back, and what are their health journey, what are their goals, and what are their desires in this. And by continually following up, you just you keep kind of peeling back the onion a little bit, you find more layers and more depth. And so the fortune really is in the follow-up. And there's some statistics based on network marketing that I want to share with you that I think is vital to understand in understanding and truly believing that the fortune is in the follow-up. So 48% of salespeople in direct sales, 48% of them only make one contact with a potential, okay? 25% only make a second contact. Then it goes on to 12% only make 3 contacts. Only 10% make more than 3 contacts. So that's on salespeople, okay? The flip side is only 2% of sales are actually made on the first contact. Now we just heard that only 48% of salespeople reach out one time, but only 2% of sales are made on the first time. Only 3% of sales are made on the second time. Only 5% of sales are made on the third contact. 10% of sales are made on the fourth contact. And get this, 80% of sales are made on the 5th through 12th contact. Okay, that's huge. That is something that we need to remember, that our potentials, the people that we love and care about, they are going to need time, and they're going to need follow-up. Okay, they are going to need you having them on their radar and having them as someone that that you're pursuing. Okay, so I am going to really challenge you to following up, to getting a system of following up. I love to do follow-up Fridays. That's kind of my favorite little thing to remember, is to follow up with all of my people on Fridays. So I go through, and what I love to do is just, I go through, and especially the people that I really feel like that I kind of my dream team, go through and really see what's going on in their lives, first of all, because this is, remember what we talked about, it's not about selling things. This is about building those relationships. So going through and just seeing how they are in their life, and different things that you can chat with them about. But then also, if you know them personally, if you know what they're struggling with, doing a little bit of research, finding some information on their health, their specific health issue, and sending them an article or some fun testimony that you've recently read about. I love to send testimonies to people just out of the blue and say, you know what, I ran across this and I just thought about you. I want you to know that I'm praying for you, and just here for you if there's anything that I can do. Love going through Diamond documentaries and using that as an incredible encouragement to people. So if you're watching one and you have somebody on your heart that you know would just really benefit from and relate to that person's story, send that to them. So I do not want you following up with, hey, so have you had time to think about Plexus? Are you ready to buy yet? That is kind of a turnoff if that's all you care about, if you are just building a relationship based on selling a product. So I want you to get involved in their life and to follow up. And remember that it takes 5 to 12 times for 80% of them to finally jump on board. So I want you to be very smart and strategic in how you do that, and just really truly make it a routine in your life. I believe that follow-up really separates the people in this business from in success. I think the people who have continual growth in their business are the people who are following up, and who are continually pursuing, okay? And letting people know that they are on your mind and that you care about them and you're praying for them, and that you truly, it's not about just making a sale at all. This is that you want to see them have health or financial freedom or whatever you feel that person, whatever you guys have been talking about. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing today is Follow-Up Friday. And I want you to find a healthy balance in that, and to make your communication very personal. And sorry, my kiddo's talking in their sleep. That's great, huh? He fell asleep on the couch. That's awesome. So I want you to share new information with your people, and just follow up, care for them, and I'm really excited. You guys are rocking this challenge, and I hope you have a great Friday. Take care. Bye.